How about Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries with breakfast?
Whoa, Dad, we're on
Crunch Island. He's Jean Foot.
And he stole our crunch.
Quick, the zip line.
He's getting away.
Throw our last crunch berry.
No!
No one steals my crunch berries.
I think you mean my crunch berries. Choose your own crunch venture with Captain Crunch.
You're listening to a Mint podcast brought to you by HT Smartcast.
Good morning, listeners. Welcome to Top of the Morning by Mint, your weekday newscast that brings you 5 major stories from the world of business. It's Monday, July 15th, 2024. My name is Nelson John. Let's get started.
Top of the Morning by Mint.
U.S. presidents have had a long history of being targets of assassinations. Abraham Lincoln, John Kennedy, and Ronal Reagan, to name a few. Yesterday, former President Donald Trump joined this illustrious list after being shot at by a 20-year-old. Trump survived, but the shooter did not after the Secret Service found him. The attack could intensify political divisions and influence the upcoming U.S. presidential election. Elizabeth Roche brings you the implications of the shot heard around the world. The new government is set to present its next union budget next week. If you're a little confused, the budget presented a few months ago was a small one, meant to keep the government machinery chugging till the election results were announced. The next budget, also presented by Nirmala Sitharaman, is much anticipated. Some reports state that income tax rate cuts might be coming. This is expected to boost the economy. But with only 0.4% of the country paying 86% of the taxes, will this really stimulate any growth? Vivek Kaul answers these crucial questions in a narrative format the way only he can. How much of processed food do you consume? Well, it's difficult to ascertain. Nearly every packeted item might contain some additive. From beloved namkeen snacks to instant noodles, everything has some preservatives. Shuja Asrar and Niti Kiran take a deep dive into a government survey that outlines India's eating habits. While urban India has started to get more health conscious, think the different varieties of Maggi. Rural India loves snacking on biscuits. The rise of junk food in the Indian diet has also worried experts, but that doesn't stop Indians from thronging to fast food joints. TCS investors might want to close in their ears. The company's CEO said the hard times are just starting. Tata Consultancy Services shares are up 7% since they announced their quarter results last week. But global conflicts and confusion about interest rate cuts might prove to be dampers moving forward. Demand for the IT company's services has remained muted. If you leave out a contract from state-owned BSNL, and TCS's numbers look much worse. Varun Sood got the chance to sit down with K. Kirtivasan and have an in-depth and honest interview about the state of TCS, the IT sector at large, and the impact of AI on jobs in the IT sector. Some people like to cook when they want a break. But what happens when cooking is your job? This weekend's cover story on Mint Lounge explored just that. Avantika Bhuyan spoke to chefs from India's top kitchens about what they did when they took a break. Answers range from playing music to painting to long-distance cycling. These activities help them unwind, but also gather inspiration for the next time they step into a kitchen. We'd love to hear your feedback on this podcast. Let us know by writing to us at feedback@lifemint.com. You may send us feedback, tips, or anything that you feel we should be covering from your vantage point in the world of business and finance. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. We're eagerly looking forward to our next Top of the Morning episode, which will be packed with fresh business news. Until then, have a great day.
Top of the Morning by Mint.
How about Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries with breakfast?
Whoa, Dad, we're on
Crunch Island. He's Jean Foot.
And he stole our crunch.
Quick, the zip line.
He's getting away.
Throw our last crunch berry.
No!
No one steals my crunch berries.
I think you mean my crunch berries. Choose your own crunch venture with Captain Crunch.